Hello, today we will be discussing the different parts of the sheep brain and their functions. In this picture, we have the frontal lobe and the brainstem. The frontal lobe controls your thinking, planning, and decision making. The speech area of the frontal lobe controls speech, and motor area controls motor skills like talking, gesturing, and other movements. The brainstem controls the vital functions like breathing, heartbeat, and blood pressure, and most importantly, it connects the body to the brain.
In this picture, we are showing the occipital, temporal, and parietal lobes. The occipital lobe, which is in the back of the brain, controls visual information, meaning it tries to make sense of what you're seeing. The temporal lobe is located behind the ears. Its upper part manages hearing, while the inner area processes memories. The parietal lobe processes pain, temperature, touch, and pressure sensing.
Here we have the cerebrum, sulci, and gyri, medial longitudinal fissure. The cerebrum consists of the whole brain excluding the cerebellum. The sulci are the little grooves on the brain. Gyri are the ridges or folds between two clefts. Medial longitudinal fissure are a pair of cross fiber tracts. Here we have the olfactory bulb. It's located in the forebrain. Its function is to process odors.
Here we have the optic chiasma, which is an X-shaped space in the forebrain in front of the hypothalamus. Here we have the right and left hemispheres. The right hemisphere is responsible for creativity, rhythm, imagination, and daydreaming. It also controls the left side of your body. The left hemisphere is responsible for logic and analysis and controls the right side of your brain.
Here we have the cerebellum and lateral ventricle. The cerebellum controls muscle coordination and balance. The lateral ventricle controls cerebrospinal fluid.
Here we have the thalamus, hypothalamus, pineal body, pons, and medulla oblongata. The thalamus is the sensory gateway to the brain. It sends information to where it's needed. The hypothalamus helps maintain constant temperature and tells you when you're hungry.
The pineal body is located at the center of the brain. It is known as the third eye and controls sleep-wake pattern. The pons serves as a message station between several areas of the brain. It basically transmits messages. The medulla oblongata is located in the lower half of the brainstem and controls digestion and involuntary actions like breathing, heart rate, blood pressure, vomiting, sneezing, and coughing. The midbrain's function is body temperature regulation, motor control, and sleep cycles.
Here we have the gray and white matter. The gray matter contains neuronal cell bodies and unmyelinated axons. It is the darker tissue of the spinal cord and brain. The white matter, also called myelinated axons, provide connections between neurons.
Arbor vitae are tree-like branches that bring sensory and motor information to and from the cerebellum.
Here's the hippocampus. It is located within the brain's medial temporal lobe. It works with the memory, specifically long-term memory.
And this concludes our sheep brain dissection. Bye!